I got a question for you, Tank. At 147, how does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look? 147. I got that chance. You know he going to sleep. I already know. I already know he is. Got no chance. I already know he is. Said no chance. I got round 5. I got round 6.
Stop the cap.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, man. So y'all heard that Gervonta Tank Davis. He said if he touched Terence Crawford's chin, y'all know he going to sleep. Now, this fight will be a huge fight if it was to ever happen. Now, I was watching an interview with the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, and they also had my man Willie D on there. And they also said the same thing. They said that this would be a huge fight. But Willie D and Charlamagne the God, they both agreed that if this fight was to take place at the weight division at the limit of 147, that Gervonta Tank Davis, he going to sleep. Because after last Saturday, what happened between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, right now, ain't nobody beating Terence Crawford at 147. Not even Tank Davis. Now, some people might think differently because we all know Tank Davis is explosive. He's a knockout artist. He's like the new generation Mike Tyson. He's a southpaw fighter. He's 28 years old. He's undefeated. He's 29-0 with 27 KOs. He stands at a height of 5'5.5" with a 67.5 arm reach. Now, some people might think that may be too small for Terence Crawford, but let's not forget Gervonta Tank Davis. He did knock out Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia, who's both taller than Terence Crawford. You got Mario Barrios, he stands at a height of 6 foot, and you got Ryan Garcia, who stands at a height of 5'8.5", where Terence Crawford only stands at a height of 5'8". So Ryan is only a half an inch taller than him, while Mario Barrios got 4 inches. And Tank knocked both of them out. But let's not forget, Ryan Garcia or Mario Barrios is nowhere near on the level of a Terence Crawford. They don't have his IQ. They don't have his elusiveness. They don't have his foot movement. They don't have his power. They don't have his ring generalship. They're nowhere near Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is leagues above them. So Tank talking about he gonna get inside here and KO him in 6 rounds. And he's smoking that stuff. Because truth be told, I don't even think Tank can beat Errol Spence. I think if Tank was to move up and fight Errol Spence, well, Spence would straight knock him out. Now, styles make fights. They don't necessarily mean anything. But people like Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, they like the top of the top. Tank not messing with them. I don't even think Tank will beat Jerron Boots Ennis if he was to fight him. Especially now, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, because only on the strength that Boots was too green. But in this point in time, I don't even think he would beat him. So Tank right now, he just in his feelings. He mad because y'all know that Tank don't like Terence Crawford. And he was rocking with Earl Spence, and he said that Earl Spence was going to knock him out because Terence Crawford got a glass shield and all that stuff. And we seen what happened in the fight. So now he just in his feelings. And he felt like because he beats all the fighters, that he'll be able to do the same thing with Terence Crawford. But Tank is also forgetting that neither Mario Barrios or Ryan Garcia had longer reach than Terence Crawford. Both of them might be taller than him, but his reach is longer. For him to be 5'8", he got 74-inch arm reach, whereas the Ryan Garcia, he got a 70-inch arm reach. And Mario Barrios, he got 71-inch arm reach. So if you took that into account of them fighting, who hands is going to get there faster? That would be Terence Crawford, because he don't got that much longer distance to reach at him. He got a freakishly long arms to be 5'8". And that's part of the reason why he was catching Earl Spence like that too. Because his arms is just long, combined with his technique and his IQ and his strength. It's just a bad matchup for anybody. So I don't see Tank beating him, especially at 147. Maybe if they try to weight drain him, but that's not going to happen because my man Barry the Boxer already said that, which I'm going to talk about in another video. If he was to come up to weight to 147 and try to fight Terence Crawford, Tank going to get his first L. But I do think it will be a good fight though, because now Terence Crawford is the undisputed champion at welterweight, making him twice undisputed. And Tank is Tank. Let's not act like he's not a big superstar, and he is explosive. And he's a good fighter too as well. I just don't think that he's on the level of Terence Crawford. But if they was to announce that fight, if that fight was to happen, I think it would do big numbers. Like I think now we back in the golden age of boxing where fighters are starting to call fighters out regardless of weight classes. Remember back in the day, Sugar Ray Leonard, he was in a total different weight class than Marvin Hagler. Back then there was no junior middleweight. It was either welterweight, then you go up to 160. So that 154 didn't even exist. But they was talking about them two fighting years before they even fought. A welterweight champion fighting a middleweight champion. Same thing with Roberto Duran and Hagler and everything. If you're good, you're good. And I think now we're starting to get back to that age of boxing where just great fighters are starting to fight great fighters. They're starting to test themselves and, dare to be even greater. So I think that's good. So although I think that Terence Crawford would win this fight, I'm not against it either. Like I would love to see this fight. First of all, because it's going to do numbers. It's going to do good for both of them. Both of them are men, black men, family men. They do this to take care of their family. So I would love to see that. And I would love to see a good fight too. Because if there was the fight, let's be real, it's going to be a real good ass fight until however long it lasts. Because it won't go the distance. It's not going to go the distance at all. But for however long it lasts, it's going to be real good. Because Tank Warrior, and he's going to put up a good fight. He's going to put up a good effort. Like Earl Spence did. Now the crazy part about it is when he put up a better effort than Earl Spence, that would be a thing. Because let's just hypothetically say they fought next year sometime. And he lost. But he put up a better fight than Earl. Will people start trying to see Tank and Earl now fight? Because that's what will happen. They both lost to Terence, so people want to see how them two compare with each other. So it's like this. I'm telling y'all, this is the next golden age. But I'm getting all hype and everything. But I can see something like this is happening. Like Charlo is moving up to fight Canelo. So something like this can happen nowadays. We back at the golden age. Ain't no more hiding behind promoters and all that stuff. The fighters want to fight now. The fighters want to prove that they are the best. So let's just keep at it. Let's support these fighters. Let's not try to hold them back. If they dare to be great, let's support them. But that's all I got for now. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.